started Elevation, my firstborn Elijah was just a baby. And so it is crazy for me to think that now all 3 of our kids are in our youth ministry. As a mom, I want my kids to have a place where they can grow in their faith, where they can develop godly friendships, and where they can build their character. And that's why I love what we're doing as a church to support our youth and young adults. Through e-groups and rhythm nights and Youth X, our kids are given a space to encounter Jesus in a real way. And on top of that, Elevation Rhythm is writing and recording songs to help them put language to their faith. Their newest project, This Is the Gospel, released this past Friday, and it's all about bringing it back to the basics.
The energy at Rhythm Night, it's like a good chaotic.
You can just feel the energy.
You walk in, it just hits you like a wave.
It's insane.
You instantly just feel the power.
I brought my friend and she was like, whoa, I didn't think church would be like this.
The goal of our songwriting process within Rhythm is to really marry Christ-like revelation with cultural relevancy. And so when you're walking into a building at Rhythm Night, it's easy to just see hype moments. But if you were to look a lot closer as to what was actually going on behind the scenes in those hype moments, you will see that hope is actually building within these teenagers.
What you need to understand is that these kids have to deal with problems that no other generation has had to face. They've got a million voices trying to tell them what they're supposed to believe in and who they're supposed to become. And their struggle isn't that they don't want to listen. It's that they don't know who to listen to. So the goal of our songs is to give them the words that remind them of who they are in Christ.
I was diagnosed with a couple different anxiety disorders and depression, and rhythm has just really helped me. Like when I'm overly anxious, I'll play that and it just gives me this peace and it just helps me to calm myself down.
The line from reality, like the chorus, like you are reality, the promise I will see, and the promise that I will believe, it gives me something to think about throughout the week, knowing that God is always going to be with me.
I would say Trust is one of my favorite songs. It reminds me like, hey, he's with you on your journey. He's not leaving you.
Going to Youth X and Rhythm Night, the words really seeped into my brain and into my heart. It brings them to a whole new light and they come alive.
Hearing them sing back all these lyrics and songs at a Rhythm Night, you see they're internalizing the words. That means the songs are doing what they actually need to do.
Our new album is called This Is the Gospel. And we decided to record these songs live so that our youth and young adults could see and hear themselves in these songs. Because rhythm is not about us. It's always been about them.
I went to the album recording for This Is the Gospel. While it was a recording, they still took the time to just let us worship, and it shows that their heart and their posture was towards God.
I was always so scared to raise my hand in church because I didn't know what people would think of me. But through coming here, I feel so much more actually connected to God.
I love how our church actually cares about the youth, because there's other people that are just like, they're gonna have to figure it out on their own, but our church actually invests in us and they're like, no, you're gonna make a difference, you're gonna influence the new culture.